Today's top stories. According to a report by the London-based Telegraph newspaper, at least 50 tons of enriched uranium, enough to build 6 nuclear weapons if enriched to weapons grade, has disappeared from Iran's main nuclear research facility in the central city of Esfahan. The Esfahan Nuclear Technology Center, the site of Iran's uranium enrichment activities, is subject to supervision by the United Nations nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency. But officials responsible for monitoring Iran's nuclear work say Iran may have removed the uranium during a stage in the enrichment process that is not under IAEA supervision. On Monday, September 15th, IAEA Director-General Mohamed ElBaradei will present a report on the results of an inquiry into whether Iran has studied how to build a nuclear bomb. The report is expected to show that the inquiries have stalled and that Tehran is continuing to build up its uranium enrichment program, Reuters reported today. Iran's foreign minister, Manucher Mottaki, is in Moscow today to hold talks with Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, amid Western concerns over nuclear cooperation between the two countries. Before today's talks, Lavrov assured Israel that Russia-Iran ties do not pose a threat to Israel. The U.S. and Israel suspect Iran of developing nuclear weapons and have not ruled out a military strike on that country's nuclear facilities. Lavrov was quoted by Haaretz saying, quote, "We have good historic ties with the Iranians. We send them weapons, but only for defensive purposes, no weapons that would cause regional instability." He added that Russia's stance on Iran's nuclear position has not changed, despite fears by Western powers that the Kremlin would reduce its cooperation with major powers in the nuclear row following the conflict in Georgia. Russia is building Iran's first nuclear power plant in the southern port city of Bushehr. The plant is expected to go online early next year. The United States has announced it plans to expel Venezuela's ambassador after Venezuela's president, Hugo Chavez, expelled the U.S. ambassador yesterday in a show of support to Bolivia in its diplomatic row with Washington. Bolivia's President Evo Morales expelled U.S. Ambassador Philip Goldberg on Wednesday, charging him with backing anti-government groups in eastern Bolivia. Chavez, who has long accused the U.S. of supporting plots to overthrow him, yesterday gave the U.S. envoy in Venezuela 72 hours to leave Caracas. The U.S. has rejected accusations by Morales and Chavez as baseless. These stories and more at IranVNC.com.